we touched on it already, but still, like the expectations or the stories that I have on how the process is meant to unfold.
Yeah.
And it's exactly this, like unwillingness to surrender to what the fuck do I know how the process is meant to unfold.
Yeah. And
There's somehow such an, I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but like an arrogance of like telling myself that I know how this is supposed to look like.
mm-hmm. And I think when we have this huge, let's say, spiritual teachings around don't be arrogant, be humble, etc., and that is somehow where we end up in the end. But the main thing, why do we have an idea of where the process should lead us? The main thing is not we have a good idea. The main thing is we are afraid of those things that are excluded by the good idea. So we are run by fear and not by wisdom when we are having an idea about our process. So it's like, why do you need a direction of this process into healing or into being loved? Because you're afraid of not being loved, not worthy of love, of not healing. So how about putting your definition of happiness into I will be happy anyway. Let me be the sickest man on earth. I will be fucking happy. I dare you. I will be happy. Something like that. So there is a fear that we are running from, and we are demonstrating intelligence, which is stupid and a coward.
Yeah, and that's what gets reflected back. Yeah, now it makes more sense to me, like why people react the way they do when I share about my suffering is that we all walk around believing that happiness is absence of suffering.
Yeah.
And so then it's terrible when you're suffering.
Yeah.
And it's a narrative that keeps me completely unfree.
Yeah. I'm always in danger of the moment being there as well.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Only positive thoughts. Fuck, I think there's somewhere negative thoughts in my mind.
Yeah.
No.
And really, I mean, in your kind, it's some kind of funny demonstration, but I heard many people being terrorized by knowing that their thoughts form their existence, and then saying, all those negative thoughts. And I'm like, oh, you are way fuller with negative thoughts than you can even count or get aware of. So relax. I mean, you are doing everything in order to make this be fucked up. So that's not the winning. That's not the level that is in charge anyway. It's your nervous system and not your mind or thoughts. So there is something of really, I'm terrorized by those paradigms that I installed in my life in order to heal. Or this might happen, but I heard it very often. Like people really being tortured by getting aware of the fact, becoming aware of the fact that they have negative thoughts all day long.
Yes.
And that's again, like, as well as with suffering, it's like, then I do not deserve a better life. And that's exactly the dignity question.
Can you say that again?
The suffering and this, if I think so many negative thoughts, no wonder that my life is so miserable. All of that is something that we hold on to because we do not deserve a life that is fully alive. And this not deserving is this dignity question. Like, do you hand you deserving a fully alive life over to your skin? Hopefully not.